What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel. Welcome back to the NCAA 2K20 Ohio State Buckeyes series here on the channel. We are entering season number 4 of this series, and we are coming off our back-to-back national championships. That's right. Season 2 and Season 3, we absolutely crushed it in the regular season, finishing both seasons with a 30-5 record and entering the NCAA tournament with the number 1 overall seed in the country. And we swept through the NCAA tournament. We swept through the big dance, and we won the national championship. The second season, we beat Baylor in the Natty. And then last season, we played the team that we are going to play in game number 1 here. We played Memphis and James Wiseman, and it was a little rocky there at the beginning. I thought we were going to have a little bit more of a challenge, but our players, our big-name players, they came to play there in the second half, and we absolutely cruised to a back-to-back national championship victory. Chris Holtmann was once again the coach of the year in the NCAA. He has got a contract extension in the offseason. He is here for the foreseeable future, and he will never leave because he is a back-to-back 2-time national championship winning head coach, and he is phenomenal. But I did say in the offseason episode that he was eyeing some big-name targets in the recruiting database, or database, however you want to say it. And the transfer portal was very full this offseason. But as you guys know by the offseason video, we didn't land some of those big-name guys. Well, not anymore, because Chris Holtmann did a little bit of finagling. He did a little bit of bribing, you could say. He batted his eyes, and he crossed his T's and dotted his I's. And he was able to swindle a couple of those big-name guys away from their original destinations that they recruited. Let's look at the team. He was able to bring in Amani Bates, a 3-time All-Star, a junior from high school. I forget where he's from. But he brought in 91 overall Imani Bates. He also got Jonathan Kuminga to come to the squad, to come to Columbus. He is 87 overall from Clemson. And he brought in Jaron Cumberland from Cincinnati. He came up to Columbus, or down to Columbus, I guess. No, Cincinnati is lower than Columbus, so he came up to Columbus. Andre Wesson's here. He brought back Caleb Wesson. That's right. He went to Caleb Wesson's house. He talked with him. He sat him down. He said, Andre Wesson's here. Your brother is here. You might as well come back. We miscalculated how you'd play the first season, so that's why Caleb Wesson left in the first place. But now he has mended fences with Chris Holtmann, and Caleb Wesson, a big boy, 270, 6'9" center, is back in the Schottenstein Center. We also got Scottie Pippen Jr., who was a late addition to the squad. He came in at the very last week of the offseason. He decided to flip his commitment and come to Columbus. We still got Diakate, DJ Carton still here, Luther Muhammad, the God himself. Luther Muhammad is still here. We got Garrison Brooks. You guys saw that one. Obi Toppin, our top 5 recruit, Obi Toppin is here, and that is the squad. So Amani Bates, Jonathan Kuminga, and Jaron Cumberland are the big fish that Chris Holtmann was able to reel in after they had already chosen their schools. That's why we need to keep him around. And so we are going to play the rematch against Memphis here in game number 1. It's also going to be our first home game, so it's going to be our ring ceremony for getting our second national championship trophy. We got to pick our jerseys, though. We can't be looking like hot garbage out there on national championship trophy day. Let's go with the Whiteys. We going with the Whitey Tidies, boy, against Memphis in the bright blue. They still got James Wiseman and Precious. Let's get this game started. If you guys are super excited for the start of season number 4, make sure to smash that like button and notification bell and the subscription button while you're down there. It takes a few seconds, if that, and it really does help me out. I really do appreciate it. And let's get into game number 1, baby. Hopefully we can lose less than 5 games this season and improve our record from the past 2. We need to really enjoy the ring ceremony, though, because it only comes around once a year. Here we go. The Buckeyes are the world champs. Well, the national champs. Luther Muhammad, a very deserving of this national championship. He was a key member of that team, a key part to the championship run. DJ Carton, vital member of the team. The defense he put out in that national championship game and throughout the tournament was unreplaceable, really. Diakate, the defense this man possesses, the ability to block shots out of nowhere is just phenomenal. He is a force to be reckoned with down in the paint, and he definitely deserves that ring. And here he is, Andre Wesson, always shows up in the biggest moments, hitting knockdown threes and scoring in the paint. He is a key piece to the puzzle. He is a definite national champion. And then you got Miles Powell. What can you say about Miles Powell? He's a lockdown defender. He's a dead-eye three-point shooter. He carried this team at some points in the season when nobody else would. He's a very, very good player. And then you got Bronny. Bronny, he came into his own last season. He was just a freshman. He didn't really know what to do on the court, but at the end of the season and in the big moments, he really came into his own and became a real good player. And then you got the man that leads everybody, the captain himself, Marcus Howard, the 3-time All-Star, definitely deserving of a national championship. There it is, the squad that came back for this 4th season. The Schottenstein Center is super happy. It's bumping tonight. Energy is high. The emotions are high. The emotions are definitely going to be high because this is a rematch. This is the hot off the presses here. This match just happened. Higgins has it. Guarded by Marcus Howard to start this game off for Memphis. He drops it to Precious at the top of the key. Guarded by Bronny. Bronny knocks it away. Precious gets it back. Wiseman with the screen. Precious down low. Gets the shot off the backboard and in. Precious with the first 2 points of the night for Memphis. And the Tigers looking to seek some revenge here against the Buckeyes. The Scarlet and Gray. Amani Bates with his first points as an Ohio State Buckeye. Knocking it down. That's going to be a fun pairing late in this season. Higgins has it, almost lost it early. He gets by Marcus Howard. He drops a floater in there, and it does go in. Memphis is matching Ohio State's energy here early in this game. Howard drops it to Caleb Wesson. Wesson picks up his dribble, gives it to Howard. Howard drives down low. Marcus Howard goes in on James Wiseman, and Wiseman's able to get that rebound. Good pressure from Wiseman. Higgins. He's guarded by Bates. Bates gets away. Higgins has it. He pulls it back. He drops it to Precious. Down low to Wiseman. That's a mismatch here if I've ever seen one. Marcus Howard trying. He had no chance on that one. Bronny inbounds it to Howard. Howard with a nice dribble move. Gives it to Bates. Bates going to drive in. Amani Bates, and he lays it in with a touch. The finesse from Amani Bates. Higgins, one of the better point guards in the country. Oh, but just as I say that, Howard knocks it away. Bates gives it to him. Marcus Howard trying to get around him. He does. He's working for it. Marcus Howard drops it in. Wesson with the rebound. The putback. Caleb Wesson, no good. Couldn't finish the job. And Bates gives it to Quinoa. And Quinoa drops it in. Good dunk from Quinoa. Howard Good pressure from Higgins. Gives it to Bronny. Bronny going to try and drive it in. Gets stolen away by Higgins. Higgins now in transition. Fast break opportunity for Memphis. Blocked by Bronny. Howard gets the rebound. Miles Powell down low. Caleb Wesson. He slams it home, and the Buckeyes are down by 2. Higgins with a nice spin move to get around Howard at half court. Uses a screen from Quinoa. He's driving in. Pulls it back to Quinoa. Powell poking it away. Back to Higgins. Higgins back to Quinoa. Quinoa for 3. And it's good. He dropped a dime on this Buckeye squad. And it's 11-6. And Marcus Howard trying to answer right back. Marcus Howard. Amani Bates with the rebound. He tries to put it up. Couldn't get it to go. Howard tried to answer right back, but Bronny with the steal gives it to Bates. Bates in transition. Amani Bates, and he jams it down. Amani Bates is a proven commodity in the country. Everybody knows about him. And Powell trying to get on Quinoa, trying to create that pressure. And he gets called for a reach in there, his first personal of the night. Jeffries will inbound it for Memphis. They will keep possession. He finds Wiseman in the corner. Back to Jeffries. To the top of the key to Ellis. Back to Wiseman. And what passing! That is tremendous passing from this Tigers team. Memphis is creating some good offense here early in this game. Howard finds Bates. Bates going to drive in the paint. The tip up. Wesson gets the ball back. Finds Bronny. Bronny for 3. LeBron James Jr. no good. In and out. Jeffries and LeBron chasing after the hustle from LeBron James Jr., but it was to no avail. It goes out of bounds. Memphis keeps possession. Jeffries will inbound it. He finds Ellis. Ellis gets around Howard. He finds Wiseman. Back to Ellis. Alley-oop. Wiseman couldn't get it. Bad pass. The delivery was not there. And Bates in transition for Ohio State. The J. He nails it. Amani Bates with 8 points on the night. Ellis, a nice spin move. Trying to get around. Good dribble moves. Gives it to Precious. Screen from Wiseman. Bronny still on him. Precious. Using that pivot foot. Gives it to Ellis. Screen from Wiseman. Ellis gets some space. Ellis takes the shot. No good. Wiseman the rebound. Waiting for it. Waiting for it. And there it is. Wesson, he baited him in. Gets the block. And Miles Powell finds Amani Bates, who jams it home again. 10 points in the first quarter for Amani Bates. It's down by 1. Late in this first quarter, Jeffries has it. He creates his own space. Caleb Wesson, hard foul. And Jeffries will shoot 2. Missed the first, though. And sinks the second. 1 for 2 for DJ Jeffries. Howard finds Wesson. What passing from Marcus Howard. That's tremendous. The athleticism of Marcus Howard. And Ellis has it poked away by Howard. That defense that we talked about in the pregame. Marcus Howard finds Caleb Wesson, and Wesson lays it in off the backboard, and the Buckeyes get their first lead of the night. The first quarter is almost over as Ellis takes it up the court for Memphis. He feeds it to Jeffries down low to Abdur Rahim, and he nails it off the backboard. Tie game. 31 seconds to go. Marcus Howard up the court. He's not wasting any time. He blows by everybody and lays it in. His first bucket of the night. Ellis gets the inbound. Howard, the relentless pressure. Still fighting with Ellis. He does poke it away. No, he doesn't. Bates trying to block it. Ellis gets it to go. Howard let go of the pressure because he thought he poked it away. Howard finds Bates. Back to Bronny. Bronny. There it is. Amani Bates and 1, baby. Amani Bates gets a chance at a 3-point play. And it's good. 3 points for Amani Bates. Precious. 3 seconds left. D3. Almost in. But the Buckeyes will end the quarter 21-18 because of Marcus Howard's amazing defense and his amazing passing. Bates will inbound it to DJ Carton to start this second quarter. It's just good to have Buckeye basketball back in the shot after a long off season. The crowd is hot. The players are ready. Alley-oop. What an alley-oop. Precious nails it from Ellis. That was a tremendous one. Bronny, nobody contesting him until the end when Mario gets there. Ellis behind the back gets away from Carton. Ellis. And he's fouled by DJ Carton, so he'll shoot 2. No good on the first. He's only 47% from the field, so missed the second as well. Kuminga gets the rebound. Up the court now to Cumberland. Cumberland blows by everybody, gets the layup. Keeps the lead up to 3. Ellis gives it to Jeffries. Down low to Mario. A little bit of a mismatch here, but Diacate's not scared. Abdur-Rahim in the corner. Using a screen. The traffic is crazy. Abdur-Rahim with the jumper. Cumberland with the rebound. Up the court now, Amani Bates. Bates trying to get in there. He's fighting for it. Bates is fouled hard. Jeffries is the culprit. So Bates will shoot his 3rd and 4th free throws. Actually, his 2nd and 3rd free throws of the night. Hits the first and hits the second as well. Amani Bates is a force to be reckoned with. He's proving that Chris Holtman made a good decision bringing him in. And Carton gets his first steal of the season. DJ Carton with Jonathan Kuminga. Boom! There it is, boys. Lob City is already cooking. Higgins to Jeffries. Gets by Kuminga. Diacate's last stand, and he blocks it away. Diacate. What did I tell you? Coleman will inbound it. Down low, Higgins has it. He gets the layup, and good pressure from Carton, but he posts up and gets it to go. Diacate deep inbound to Carton. He tries to find the young freshman Obi Toppin, but it's stolen away by Memphis. In transition, fast break opportunity, fouled by Diacate, and he'll shoot 2. Jeffries to the line. But Jeffries not a solid free throw shooter. He does hit this one. And hits the second, so he goes 2 for 2 on that one. Toppin inbounds it to Carton. Carton hands it to Kuminga, who feeds it to Diacate, and he slams it home. Good pass from Kuminga to find Diacate. And Higgins will inbound it. He'll take it up the court. He finds Abdur-Rahim. Abdur-Rahim, step back, takes the jumper, no good. Kuminga with the rebound. Up the court now, Cumberland. And Cumberland fade away 3. Jaron Cumberland, no good. And it goes out of bounds. Memphis will get possession. Cumberland with a little bit of a heat check there. Quinoa back in. Down low to Higgins. Higgins going with an, reverse hook shot a little bit. That was crazy. Doesn't get it to go, though. And Kuminga fighting through the traffic to get that layup in. Jeffries is going to take it up. Kuminga with a tight pressure right at the half court, and it's a backcourt violation. Over and back, baby. Jonathan Kuminga, tremendous defense. James Wiseman will enter the game. Carton inbounds it to Kuminga. with the pressure. No good. Trying to catch everybody off guard. Higgins gets by Toppin. Toppin's still around. Down low to Mario. This is a huge mismatch. Carton's going to try and steal it. He couldn't get it to go. Mario outplayed him. And Obi Toppin, he slams it home. He had a huge highlight reel tape in high school from those huge slamma-jammas. That's one of the reasons Holtman recruited him. Got to get some highlight reels. We are Lob City. Carton trying to poke that away. To Coleman, to Quinoa. Shot clock going down. He's got to take the shot. 3 under pressure. No good. Rebound, Kuminga. Carton gets it. Carton. He pulls it back to Kuminga, who takes the 3. Jonathan Kuminga, no good. Rebound, Memphis. And now up the court in transition for Memphis is Quinoa, who has to pick up his dribble. He finds Higgins. Higgins gets by Carton. He finds Wiseman down low. James Wiseman puts the shot up. No good. Kuminga with the rebound. Toppin has it. To Carton. To Jaron Cumberland. Crossover. Shot. Off the rim. It's back and forth here in Columbus. Higgins has it now from Memphis. He drives down. Pulls it back. Still fighting. Puts the shot up. Off the rim. Carton trying to fight for it. It was Cumberland who came down with it. And now Carton in transition for Ohio State. Pulls it back. Finds Cumberland, who gets Kuminga. Kuminga trying to get some nice dribble moves. He drives in. And Jonathan Kuminga. He dunks on Mario like it's nothing. 35-26. A minute 16 to go in the half. These Buckeyes came to play here in game number 1 of season number 4. Ellis. He gives it to Quinoa, who gets some space, takes the jumper. No good. He didn't put enough on that one. Cumberland. To Toppin. To Diakate. Diakate fighting. No good. Mario, great defense. Gives it to Ellis. Ellis almost went out of bounds there. Good job staying in, but then Carton gets a little too aggressive and causes a foul. Ellis gets the inbound from Mario. Ellis doing it all himself here. Mario with the rebound. Toppin goes in for defense, but it wasn't enough. Mario too strong. 35-28, under 40 seconds to go in the half. Carton finds Diakate. Back to Carton. To Kuminga. Kuminga rolling around. Jonathan Kuminga takes the shot. It's no good. In and out of the rim. Wiseman with the rebound. Gives it to Ellis. Ellis stolen away by Carton. In transition is Ohio State. Diakate to Cumberland. Cumberland fouled hard. And Cumberland will shoot his first set of free throws on the night with 17 seconds to go. Misses the second one. Not usually what Cumberland does. Abdur Rahim from the Big Ten logo, but Mario, easy rebound. That was just like light work for him. And DJ Carton step up 3. No good. Mario to Ellis. Ellis for 3 to end the half, but it's no good. It ends 36-30, the Buckeyes lead going into the half. Marcus Howard had a great performance. Amani Bates definitely dominating his first time as an Ohio State Buckeye. But Memphis is not dead yet. They are continuing to fight. The second half will start. Toppin will inbound it to DJ Carton. Carton will take it up across half court. Guarded by Higgins. He finds Caleb Wesson, who takes the jumper. Caleb Wesson, just like he never left. Caleb Wesson. That's his shot. Higgins gives it to Wiseman. Back to Higgins. At the top of the key. Alley-oop. Wiseman, no good. Rebound, Wesson. Wesson up the court now with Cumberland. Cumberland trying to get a couple crossovers. He gets some space. Jaron Cumberland, nobody around him. He lays it in. And Hagans gets the inbound from Memphis. Gets by DJ Carton. Carton trying to recover. Get that ball away. And hard foul. DJ Carton gets his third personal. He's coming out. Marcus Howard back in. Jeffries will inbound it. He finds Wiseman in the corner. To Hagans. Screen from Wiseman. Poked away by Marcus Howard. Marcus Howard in transition. Marcus Howard. He lays it in. Points off turnover are crucial for this Buckeye offense. Hagans gives it to Quinoa. Cumberland guarding him tightly. He gets some space, takes a shot, no good. Toppin with the rebound, gives it to Marcus Howard. He crosses up the court to Cumberland, who drives down in the paint. He lays out the backboard and in. Jaron Cumberland. Hagans finds Quinoa. To Precious. Quinoa, open at top of the key. Could have taken that shot. He does. He's not a three, though. Toppin with another rebound. He finds Cumberland. No, it's knocked away by Wiseman. Great defense from the big man. And Wiseman fouled, and he makes the shot. James Wiseman will get an and one. Toppin was the culprit. And Wiseman misses the and one, so he only gets the 2-point play. Marcus Howard quickly up the court now. The passing is outrageous from this Buckeye team. Hagans gets it right after the huge bucket from Marcus Howard. He finds Coleman with the screen from Wiseman. He doesn't take it, though. He takes his own shot. No good. He gets his own rebound. He puts it back up and gets it to go. Howard finds Luther Muhammad, and Luther Muhammad, the dead eye, no good. Bates with the rebound, finds Kuminga. Kuminga driving in, back to Howard. Down low to Caleb Wesson. Bates down low, Amani Bates, no good. Wesson with the rebound. Pass out to Muhammad, down to Bates. Bates with the fadeaway, Amani Bates. The sweet touch from the big man. And Marcus Howard trying to poke it away. He does. Marcus Howard with the steal. He's in transition. Marcus Howard. He lays it off the backboard and in. Like butter. He steals that ball. 50-34. Under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Hagans backs away. He drops it to Jeffries. Jeffries trying to create some space. He backs up to the three-point line. Jeffries. He's got some nice handles. He gives it to Hagans. Shot clock running down. Back to Jeffries. Jeffries takes the shot. Bates was on him tight. Wesson with the rebound. He finds Bates. Bates gives it to Muhammad. Luther Muhammad. Nobody around him. Luther Muhammad nails it. And a timeout called by Memphis. The Buckeyes lead 52-34 with 2:18 to go in the third quarter. Ellis back in the game now. Screen from Wiseman. Back to Coleman. Jeffries has it. Guarded by Bronny. Down low to Wiseman. Wiseman pushing up on Brooks. Garrison Brooks tries to get closer. Howard with the rebound. Up the court now is Bronny. LeBron James Jr. He slams it home, his first bucket of the night. The misjudge by Jeffries on that one. Ellis to Wiseman. Back to Ellis. From the top of the key, Howard with another steal. Marcus Howard in transition. He finds Bronny and he slams it home. Another steal for Marcus Howard. And he pokes it away again. Marcus Howard with another steal. The defense is outrageous. He is eating up every possession. Trying to get a third in a row. Luther Muhammad with a tight coverage. Jeffries has it. It's almost poked away. Howard's still fighting for it. He's trying to get his third in a row. Jeffries gets the space. Wiseman with the screen. Good shot out the screen. And Marcus Howard finds Muhammad. Luther Muhammad with a couple of dribble moves. To Bates. To Bronny. Back to Bates. Amani Bates trying to school him here. Amani Bates no good off the back of the iron. Jeffries. And Bates gets called for a foul. His first of the night. Jeffries will inbound it. He finds Mario in the corner. Back to Jeffries. To Ellis. From the Ohio State logo at center court. Precious. Hard foul by Brooks. Precious will shoot two. Hits the first. And he nails the second as well. So Brooks will inbound it with 21 seconds to go. It's a 20-point Buckeye lead. And LeBron James Jr. tries to do it himself. Couldn't get it to fall. Abdur-Rahim now for Memphis. Has to turn it around. Still fighting. Finds Mario. Back to Precious. And Precious takes the shot. No good. And it will end a 20-point lead as we head to the fourth and final quarter. Marcus Howard has been unreal on the defensive side of the ball. Precious has it to start this fourth quarter for Memphis. Guarded tightly by Bates. Bates tried to poke it away. Precious gets it back. Precious takes the shot from the free throw line. In and out, no good. Bates up the court now for Ohio State. Amani Bates fighting through traffic. He takes the shot. Hard coverage from Precious there. Not a foul, though. And Abdur-Rahim, no good. Mario, easy rebound in the putback. The mismatch was unreal there. Bronny tries to find Brooks. It's stolen by Mario. Abdur-Rahim in transition. He takes the one-handed shot, and it's good. Memphis is not out of this game yet. The Buckeyes can't seem to put this one away. Bronny to Brooks. No, it's Bates, excuse me. Amani Bates with his 19th point of the night. He is shining in his first game as an Ohio State Buckeye. And an alley-oop from Precious to Jeffries. Maybe Memphis is Lob City. They've attempted more than we have. Bates. Amani Bates with a nice hook. 21 points on the night for Amani Bates. And Luther Muhammad with the steal. Luther Muhammad in transition. He lays it up and in. 4 points for Luther Muhammad. Ellis gives it to Jeffries. Back to Ellis. He gets by Carton. And Garrison Brooks with a hard foul on him. He will shoot the and one. Has a chance for 3 points here. Ellis sinks the and one. 3-point play for Memphis. 4 minutes to go in this game. Cumberland. Cumberland creates some space. A step back three. Jaron Cumberland sinks it. What a three. He created his own shot there. Down low to Precious. Boxing out. He takes a shot. And a tremendous shot from Precious. Bronny with great coverage, but it was no match. Cumberland tries to get it to Bates. It's stolen away by Jeffries. Gives it to Ellis. Ellis driving in. Tough shot. He gets it to go. 67-51 to go is the score with 3:20 to go. Bronny. Down low, Bates. Bates puts it up, gets fouled, but he can't get his shot to go. He'll shoot two. And he gets that first one to go. 22 points for Bates. Second one is also good. 23 points on the night for Amani Bates. He's showing up tonight. And Cumberland with a hard foul. Wiseman inbounds it to Higgins. And Cumberland pokes it away. Jaron Cumberland in transition. The fast break. Jaron Cumberland slams it home. 20 points is the difference. Memphis has got to get some sort of sense of urgency here. Under 3 minutes to go in the game. They're down by 20. They need to get some offense. Lob City is in Memphis, Tennessee. Higgins, he finds the man and gets another alley-oop. And Cumberland has it stolen away. Precious gets it. But it's poked away by Cumberland. Wesson has it to his brother, Caleb. The brothers reconnect. Bates with the rebound. He puts it up. Amani Bates. Did you see that? He swatted the ball up, and it happened to fall in. That's just the talent from Amani Bates. And it counts as his bucket, too. Higgins keeping that clamping defense on. He gets his second reach in. That is one thing that the Buckeyes struggled with last season, was getting called for fouls. Holtman in the offseason tried to work with them, but it seems like in this first game it's not really going as planned. Higgins has it, received it from Precious. Screen from Wiseman, he gets by. And a nice shot from Higgins with a hand in his face. Under 2 minutes to go, Cumberland gives it to Bates. Amani Bates finds Wesson. Andre Wesson for three. No good. Caleb tried to get the rebound. Higgins finds Precious. Precious down low. In the corner is Quinoa for three. No good. Wesson with the rebound. Bates has it. Amani Bates with 25 points on the night. If he makes another basket, he'll set the Buckeyes single game record for most points in a game. Amani Bates driving in. He's going for it. He gets it. 27 points. Amani Bates. What a signing he was. Higgins finds Coleman down low in the paint. He's posting up on Bates. Bates with the block. Coleman gets it back. Finds Higgins at the top of the key. Screen from Wiseman. Higgins down low. What a shot. That seemed like it was unnecessarily hard, but he does get it to go. Powell for three. Miles Powell, no good. Under a minute to go. 75-57 is the score. Higgins with the ball for Memphis. He's still riding around. He puts the floater up. No good. Caleb Wesson with the rebound to Cumberland. To Bates. Amani Bates finds Powell. Back to Bates. To Cumberland. Back to Bates again. Amani Bates trying to get 29 on the night. He does. Amani Bates with 29 points. Just keeps adding to the score. 77-57. 20-point Buckeye lead. Under 30 seconds to go. Precious with the ball. It's fouled by Andre Wesson. Dandridge will inbound it to Abdur-Rahim. And he drives low and gets it to go. What a shot. Powell finds Wesson, who gets it to Bates. Bates takes a difficult shot and gets it to go. 31 on the night for Amani Bates. A dead-eye from the corner. And Powell gets the steal. Miles Powell, deep range, Curry range. Wesson with the rebound. Finds Cumberland. Cumberland drives in. He lays it in. And it's 81-59, and the Buckeyes are going to take the win here on opening nights. Cumberland got the steal and tried to take a shot, but it was no good. And the game finishes 81-59. Ohio State gets victory number 1 in a long season. Here on Ring Ceremony Championship night. Amani Bates, in his debut game for Ohio State, drops 31 on 13 of 18 shooting, 5 for 5 from the free throw line, and had 3 rebounds as well. Cumberland came in with 14 points, 4 assists. Marcus Howard had 10 and 8 with 6 steals. That's a new Buckeye record. Caleb Wesson with 8 points, 9 rebounds. Kuminga 6 and 5. Bronny had 4 and 4. Muhammad with 4. Diakate with a block and 2 points. Miles Powell had 2 assists. No points for Miles Powell. Didn't need to, really. Everybody had a tremendous night, but Amani Bates, man, dropping 31 on opening night. If that's a sign of things to come, then this country better watch out, because Ohio State is here to play. They are the 2-time defending national champions, and they want a 3-peat. But that is going to be an episode here for today, guys. In the next one, we will play the one game in December. I haven't decided what it's going to be yet. Probably Harvard. We haven't played Harvard yet, but it is a... Actually, that's a home game. I don't want to play all home games. I kind of want to play some away games. LSU is an away game on the 30th. We might play that one. Or we'll play Virginia. There's not really many options for away games in this month. So we'll either play Virginia or LSU, because I want to play an away game. So make sure to smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and the subscription button while you're downloading. It takes a few seconds, if that, and it really does help me out. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!